Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 28th of October to the 3rd of November 2019. We begin the week with a new moon in Scorpio at 4 degrees, and this is opposite Uranus. So we're heading into the Samhain or Halloween time of year, and this is a new year for many cultures because before the sun is reborn at the winter solstice, we're conceived into the dark. Scorpio is the darkest time of the year, the darkest month of the year, and the sign of Scorpio, the collective field that we're all under at this time, is one of going deep within, bravely digging out anything that's lurking under the surface, to explore the shadow self, the subconscious realms, in order that we can bring things up or leave things behind with gratitude that we've experienced and learned from, so we don't need to carry it forwards. But with the sun opposite Uranus, we can take this a step further. Once we've brought things up, once we've released them, then we can make a commitment under this new moon to living in a light and liberated vibration. This is the best frequency that we can tune into to truly appreciate the unique changes that are swirling around us at this time. And this happens both individually and as a group. So a real sense of new year with the new moon and Samhain happening almost simultaneously. This is a time to go deep, release, realise and leave behind, and then step up into a lighter, brighter frequency. So the intentions here are release, refresh and rebirth. One of the main things that we can leave behind at this time, this very sacred time of year, is the story of the fake personality. To realise what's simply not you. Just because you have a story running doesn't mean to say that that's currently you. You wanted to learn something from it but not carry the baggage forwards. So what you believe to be truly you and who you really are require intense scrutiny, as we have Mercury retrograde also at this time. And the moon is joined by Mercury and Venus, who sit on a jury in Scorpio, sifting through a pile of evidence. So deep introspection by Tuesday, as many energies are calling us inwards to be able to release and let go, to realise and refresh. So with the Mercury retrograde that's coming, with Mercury meeting with Venus, we need to look and look again. So on Wednesday we're on the cusp of Halloween, with Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, opposite Uranus, so things are not likely to be what they seem. Can we suspend belief in the five senses long enough to lift the veil? Our psychic senses are acute at the moment for those that choose to tune in. We're taking a step back from the mundane plane, what we would call the real world, that we judge through the five senses, actually making enough space that we can tune in and see what's really happening. By Thursday it's Samhain or Halloween with the Mercury retrograde, and for many Halloween is seen as a time for fun and games, for dressing up, for trick or treat, and it's excellent that this is still in the modern consciousness as a very felt vibration, a very important time of year, but it's starting to lose its real roots, and it also deserves a lot of respect. So we see many people in the modern day and the new age taking on subjects that deserve caution and that require years of training and tinkering with them, tasting them, without necessarily having the roots of deep respect. So it's a time to be authentic and walk with honour, to teach your children the real meaning of this powerful time and to commune with the ancestors. This works really well because as we're letting go of what isn't us to then root deeply in the eternal timeline, gives us that feeling of roots and belonging, to know where we're coming from in order to then be better equipped to plan where we're going to. And with Venus in Scorpio as well, that will always be coming from the heart, the true depth of our tone. So by Friday it's a new start. If we've left the old personality behind, learn to feel into the light and the water cells of your body. For these hold a fractal of your true tone. Take your time, switch off the rational brain, needs answers, and just feel. Just start to feel into the real you, without the thoughts, without the story, without the emotional retention. By Saturday we have Venus moving into Sagittarius, and this is very strong, focused and to the point. So for the next few weeks this will bring a decisive and passionate energy for us to see something through to completion. This comes in at the perfect time at the end of the week. Done the introspection, we've journeyed deeply, we've felt, we've tuned in, and this will really help light the inner fires of renovation, to purge anything that's been brought up, and to help to apply ourselves to a journey of inner renovation, and then maybe focus on an external project or goal with intention. So altogether, this is a very harmonious week, taking a journey into the dark, bravely exploring, bringing up anything that's ready to go, realising the experience that we've had with it, releasing it, purging it in the fire, and then being reborn phoenix-like to a lighter, brighter vibration that is in every cell of our body, that's free from the story, the projection, the personality, making lots of space and then tuning into the point of it so we can then focus with direction to where we're going to apply ourselves in the new year. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available one-to-one or online. We can see in your chart what it is that you're ready to release. Start to feel the energies of your rebirth, your liberation, your brightness. So please do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com, or if you'd like to follow along daily, these horoscopes are posted at AstroZo on Facebook, at zoehines7 on Instagram, and these videos are available on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro. So wishing you deep transformation, and I'll see you next week.